to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any kind of disease. Okay, our company just manufactures. These products are just called food supplements. Okay, so hindi po ito naggagamot ng kung ano namang mga sakit. Okay, so even if marinig nyo na maganda yung product, baka mamaya ikwento nyo sa mga kaibigan nyo na, uy, ihinto nyo na yung mga gamot nyo kasi mas maganda itong gamot ng forever. Mali po, no? We should not promote our products that way. Okay, because our products are just considered as food. Okay, so let me start. The first product and our number one product, and this was also the first product that was manufactured by our company, is the aloe vera gel. Okay, now this aloe vera gel is what's inside is the pure aloe vera inner leaf gel. Okay, if you see the picture on the screen, makikita mo yung mga slices of aloe vera on the right side. Okay, there's that the inner part of the aloe vera, there's the gelatin. Okay, yung gelatin po sa loob, yun po ang nandito sa loob ng ating aloe vera gel. Okay, and what is so unique about this product is that it is stabilized. Ibig sabihin, okay, it simply means when you say stabilization, it is the process of locking in the nutrients of a certain plant. So in this case, it is aloe vera. Okay, so when you open the aloe vera gel, it is just like cutting a fresh aloe vera leaf because the nutrients of the aloe vera are locked in the bottle. And our company, we own the stabilization process. Tayo lang po ang may-ari ng patent na yan. That's why there is no other company in the whole world that can stabilize aloe vera except forever. Okay, so now you might ask me, so how can aloe vera help us with our bone health? Okay, number one, aloe vera contains over 200 nutritional compounds. Okay, marami po siyang sustansya itong gulay po na ito, no? In fact, it also includes 12 vitamins, 20 minerals, 18 amino acids. Okay, and basically it provides our body with natural energy po. Okay, that's why it provides our body with natural energy, and it also helps maintain a healthy digestive system. And I'm going to share to you a short video clip, okay, on how aloe vera helps our body. Okay, specifically the digestive system. And it's very important, makinig po kayo dito, panoorin nyo po para malaman nyo paano tumutulong itong aloe vera sa katawan po natin, okay? Especially sa digestive system po natin, okay?
Aloe vera actually helps your body cleanse itself so that it can better absorb those nutrients. Lining your intestinal wall are millions of little fingers covered with cells. As food passes through these fingers, the cells absorb nutrients. However, in today's world of fast food, we don't always eat the nutritious foods we should. Our diets can be loaded with grease and fat. Even the vegetables we eat can be tainted by chemicals and insecticides. These foods are difficult for our intestines to absorb. They clog it up, just like the gunk that can clog your pipes at home. As the grease and chemicals cling to our intestines, they cover the finger-like walls and block the cells from absorbing properly. Aloe vera helps keep your intestine clean by breaking up this clogging material so that it passes easily through your system. The cells of the intestinal wall will again be able to absorb essential food nutrients efficiently. And with better absorption comes better health.
Okay, so yan po ang unang benefit na kukuha natin sa aloe vera, no? It basically helps us in cleaning up our digestive system. And it is very important, no? Because kailangan po malinis yung bituka natin kasi doon po nanggagaling yung source of nutrients natin para po sa bones natin. So in order for our bones to be healthy, we have to make sure first, our digestive system is healthy so that nutrients from the food we eat can be absorbed properly. And another benefit that we get from our digestive system, remember, the bowel, ito pong small and large intestine, no, we call it the bowel, they play a central role in defending the body against germs or pathogens. Okay, more than half of all cells that produce antibodies are found in the bowel wall. So itong mga antibodies, which we also call the immune cells, yung immune system po natin, more than half of these cells ay nandito po sa bituka po natin, sa small and large intestine. And these immune cells, sila po, they recognize the pathogens or germs and other non-self substances and mark them and destroy them. Sila po ang nagmamarka sa mga germs at sinisira po nila bago po makakreate ng damage sa loob ng katawan. And that is why the aloe vera gel is the foundation in our company for health. Okay? So kaya if you notice, for those who have been attending this training series for the last 3 or 4 weeks, the first product that I always share is always the aloe vera. Even for our cardiovascular health, even for energy and nutrition, even now the bone health, okay, and even our immune system, it all starts with drinking the aloe vera. And because it has natural cleansing abilities, and it has a lot of nutrition in it, and it also promotes friendly bacteria growth. Okay, and it helps our digestive system better absorb nutrients from the food we eat into the bloodstream. Okay, so ang sustansya na kinakain natin, kaya kailangan malinis po ang bituka kasi papasok po yan sa bloodstream, sa ating mga blood vessels. And every time our heart will pump, it will distribute all these nutrients to all the cells of our body, including those nutrients and minerals that are important for our bones. Okay, so another benefit that we get from aloe vera is that it increases the bioavailability of vitamins. And in fact, if you look at the graph here, if you drink aloe vera with vitamin E, for example, you will have 3.7 times more vitamin E absorption in your body. With vitamin C, that's also 3 times more. So aloe vera makes certain vitamins and minerals more bioavailable into our body. So yun rin ang isang benefit na kukuha natin sa aloe vera. So and then we have three aloe vera drinks to choose from. Okay, so the number one product is the aloe vera gel. This is also my favorite product since I joined Forever, and this was also the product that has helped alleviate the health condition of my daughter, my mother, and my whole family, to be exact. Okay, and we also have in the middle, we have the aloe berry nectar. Ito po ay aloe vera with apples and cranberries. Okay, and we also have aloe beets and peaches. For those of you who have taste preferences, baka hindi mo magustuhan yung lasa ng aloe vera because it's really pure, stabilized aloe vera gel, then you might want to start with the flavored ones with natural apples and cranberries, or with natural sun-ripened peaches. Okay? So now, you might be asking me, paano ba i-take itong mga aloe vera drinks natin? How do we take these products? Now, the company recommends at least 8 fluid ounces, minimum po. Okay? Isang baso po, minimum per day. Okay? I know some of you might, especially Filipinos, you might think, 1 glass per day, that's a lot. And I always ask them, oh, when you drink orange juice, how much orange juice do we usually drink? Di ba? 1 glass, di ba? Soft drinks, how much soft drinks do we usually take? Maybe 1 liter for most people. For men, beer, how much do we consume? Maybe 1 case, okay, per in one night. For wine, sometimes we consume one whole bottle. And this product, this will help us with our health. So 1 glass is the minimum that our company recommends to support our body. Okay, so if you want to take more, even better. Okay? So at least isang baso po. And the best time to drink aloe vera is with an empty stomach. Walang laman yung tiyan. Why empty stomach? Because there's no traffic. So every time you drink aloe vera, it can quickly cleanse whatever toxins you have in your digestive system, and so that nutrients can be absorbed even better and faster. Okay, so take note, huh? One glass minimum po, one glass. If you want to drink more, if you have some health conditions, I recommend you double or maybe triple the dose. And you might ask me, is there any contraindication? The only question I will answer is, um, as long as you are allowed to eat vegetables, it is safe for you to drink our aloe vera. And if you are allowed to eat fruits, then it's also safe for you to drink our aloe berry nectar and aloe beets and peaches, because all these products are just coming from nature, bottled like a the products that we see in big pharmas. Okay, so yun lang po ang information natin na i-share ko about the aloe vera. Okay, now another product that will be great also for our bones is Forever Calcium. So alam po natin ito. I mean, most people, since we were probably young, our parents have been telling us to eat calcium-rich foods because it is good for our bones. Okay, but the calcium that we have is a breakthrough formula for optimal bone health support. Okay, now we all know that calcium, it helps build strong bones, it promotes optimal bone health, and it helps reduce the risk of osteoporosis, no, when combined with a healthy lifestyle. Ano po yung osteoporosis? No, as we age, pag kumukulang po yung calcium sa bones natin, nagiging brittle po, no, yung bones natin. That's why as we age, mapapansin mo there are some elderly people who tend to stoop forward because they have their bones are can no longer support the structure of their whole body. Kaya nagbe-bend po sila, no? Parang kumukuba po sila. That's why calcium plays a very important role. Now, inside this calcium supplement, we have key blends of nutrients and minerals, and it's vegetarian friendly and it's gluten free. Okay, and we also have inside calcium. Together with calcium, it also has vitamin C, 60 milligrams, and it also has vitamin D, okay, on top of the calcium, which is 1,000 milligrams, and it also has magnesium, zinc, copper, and manganese. Okay, now I will be sharing to you a video that is actually explained by our company on why our calcium stands out among all the calcium brands all over the world. Okay, so I hope you will watch this video.
Millions of people around the world have osteoporosis, and millions more have low bone mass and are at risk of developing osteoporosis. Of these, 80% are women, and yet, according to the USDA Food Intake Survey, half of women do not consume the recommended daily amount of calcium. Science has suggested that proper calcium supplementation may not only prevent bone loss in the elderly, it may also increase bone mineralization in children and young adults.
Minerals are very important for bone health. Your bones are made up of minerals. Calcium is the structural formation of your bone, and your bone's constantly regenerating itself. So it kind of breaks down and builds back up and puts more calcium in. And so it's really important that you have enough minerals.
What that means is the right calcium supplement combined with a healthy lifestyle may reduce the risk of osteoporosis. The key to an effective calcium supplement is not how much you take, but how much calcium your body actually absorbs. You know, we say you are what you eat, but more accurately, you are what your body absorbs and actually uses. We refer to this as bioavailability, and it's relevant because even though a label may say 1,000 milligrams, your body might only have access to a fraction of that amount. As we age, our ability to absorb calcium declines considerably. I like to think of it like this. It's like a bank account. A bone bank. The calcium in your bones is the key currency of your bone bank. Throughout your lifetime, the calcium from the foods you eat is deposited and withdrawn from your bone bank depending on your needs. When your calcium intake is too low, to keep your blood calcium normal, your body will actually make a withdrawal and actually leach the calcium it needs from your bones. Over time, if more calcium is taken out of your bones than is put in, the result may be thin, weak bones that may break more easily. New have more calcium in your bloodstream and increased bioavailability. The result is a product that excels in the 4 key areas of optimal nutrient utilization. Number 1, disintegration. 2, dissolution. Number 3, absorption. And 4, bioavailability.
One of the things that's great about chelates is when they come in, they're taken into the cells by what we call active transport. And there's different ways that minerals can be taken up. And a lot of times, minerals have to be taken in through what's called a divalent metal transporter. So it's kind of like this revolving door. And there's a lot of competition to be able to get through the door. And if you've ever walked through a revolving door, you have to wait your turn. But the chelated minerals, they can get in by a different pathway. And so they aren't stuck waiting behind this revolving door. And you also kind of got to think that there's other things that are going to be grabbing the minerals. So they're waiting in line, but they can't get through the door because other things might be grabbing them. But the chelated minerals don't necessarily have to go through that door. They have this other door that's wide open for them only, and they can get through. And so you get more of the mineral in the body, there's less competition, and it's better utilized. And so that's why chelates are fantastic.
In addition to highly absorbable calcium and magnesium, the new and improved Forever Calcium includes the trace minerals zinc, copper, and manganese.
Zinc is really important for growth. Manganese and copper are important for the immune system and helping your cells talk to each other.
A 2-year double-blind placebo-controlled study published in the Journal of Nutrition looked at the effects of calcium supplements with and without the addition of these trace minerals on spinal bone loss in postmenopausal women. Bone loss relative to baseline value continued in the placebo group. The group receiving calcium alone showed some slowing of the bone loss, while the group receiving calcium plus these critical trace minerals had its bone loss halted. Forever Calcium has also increased vitamin D. In fact, we've doubled the amount for optimal calcium absorption. Forever Calcium contains the cholecalciferol form of vitamin D that together with vitamin C bolster your immune system and provide critical nutrients required for collagen formation in bone and cartilage. We've also added the patented chelated trace minerals, zinc, manganese, and copper, for optimal bone health. The number 1 complaint about Forever Calcium was the size. For many people, it was just too big. Well, we listened, and now Forever Calcium is a smaller, tapered tablet to make swallowing easier for everyone. So basically, new and improved Forever Calcium is more bioavailable and safer, offering more GI-friendly forms of calcium and magnesium. In fact, based on studies, you would need only half the amount of calcium found in Forever Calcium to achieve the same level of absorption as many competitors using other calcium forms. Some of the best and brightest people in the world are working very, very hard to ensure that Forever Living products are the most effective and contain some of the most unique, healthiest, and natural ingredients available.
Okay, so take note, especially for the younger generation here. When you are 30 years old and below, actually your body still can absorb as much calcium as your bones can, no? So that's why that's the best time. Yun po ang panahon na dapat yung mga teenagers natin o yung mga young adults, yun yung time na dapat nagtitake tayo ng maraming calcium rich food. Now as we go beyond 30, remember yung bones po natin hindi na po nag-absorb ng calcium yan. But our body will still need calcium to do its job, right? So that's why we need to supplement our body with calcium. If you are already at 35, 40, or 50 and above, you really need to take this supplement. Okay. Now, on top of this calcium, we also have our Forever Nature Min. Okay. Now, ito pong Forever Nature Min, this is actually a perfect multi-mineral blend. It also has calcium in it for our bones, but also together with other very important minerals, okay, for many different bodily functions. So basically, Forever Nature Min, it supports muscle, brain, and thyroid function. Okay, so it also helps regulate fluid balance. It's an excellent source for electrolytes. Now, ano pong ibig sabihin nito? What does this means? Okay, now if you are frequently experiencing cramps, pag palagi kayong nagkakaroon ng cramps, okay, so there are two things that probably you don't have. Number one, kulang po kayo sa tubig. Okay, your body needs water, no, kaya po nagka-cramps tayo. Pangalawa po, mineral deficiency, kulang yung katawan mo ng minerals. Okay, that's why this Forever Nature Min is an excellent source of electrolytes. And for people who have thyroid, brain, and muscle problems, it is also because of sometimes lack of minerals, no? And that's why Nature Min will help regulate fluid balance. Remember, almost 70% of our body is composed of water. Okay, so water will not just enter our body. You have to drink water, at least 10 to 12 glasses of water per day. So you have to have that discipline. Okay. And inside this bottle is 180 tablets. Okay. The company recommends at least 2 tablets every after each meal. Okay, so you divide 180 tablets in 30 days. That's about 6 tablets per day, so that your body can get the all the minerals that your body should have on a daily basis. And this also vegetarian and vegan friendly, and it's also gluten free. Now, you might ask me, what's in Forever Nature Min and where does this came from? Now, our Forever Nature Min came from deep sea plants like seaweeds, okay? Not from the shoreline, but ito yung nasa laot talaga, no? Nasa malalim na parte ng dagat natin na halos walang pollution doon, because this mineral plants from the sea are rich in minerals. I mean, these are rich in minerals. So our Nature Min, it has calcium, 1,000 milligrams, that's 100%. It also has iron, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, and molybdenum. These are the minerals that have been researched by our company that plays a very important role in supporting our muscles, our brain, our bones, and regulating fluid and electrolytes in our body. So kaya napaka ganda po itong Nature Min. You know, for those who know me, you know that we have my wife and I, we have 9 children, right? And every time my wife, since our fifth child, and we were already with Forever, my wife has always been taking this product, uh, even before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after pregnancy, and it really has helped her a lot, you know, in providing the minerals that her body needs. Okay, because pag kulang ka rin sa minerals, if you notice, during postnatal care, if you lack minerals, most women, they have falling hair. And for those of you who experience falling hair, it is simply because of lack of minerals in the body. That's why Forever Nature Min, our Forever Calcium, our aloe vera gel can provide and fill in the nutrition gaps that our daily diet cannot uh, provide for us, because most of our modern diets, yung mga modernong diet po natin, kulang po sa sustansya. Lalo na yung mga bata ngayon, sanay po sila sa mga fast food. Okay? Pag tanungin mo, if you ask children nowadays, what do you like to eat? Most of them will just shout to you and tell you, we want Jollibee, McDonald's, Shakey's, Pizza Hut, and all those fast food chains. They become full physically, but nutrition-wise, kulang. They lack nutrition. And that's why supplementing our diets with these food supplements can really help us with our health. Okay. And for our bones, nature min and calcium is very, very important. Now, the next part is we talk about our joints. Okay. Of course, when we talk about joints, it's basically two or more bones that are joined together. Okay. So that's our joint. And why is our joint, what's the importance of healthy joints? Okay, the importance of healthy joints is that, number one, we need our joints to be healthy in order for us to run, para makatakbo po tayo, para rin po makalakad, no, para rin po makatalon, no, especially when you're young and you're playing sports. You also need a healthy joints to play sports. That's why it's very important to have a healthy joints. Now, if you look at the screen here, that you see, there are two pictures, right? There's a healthy knee on the left side, and there is a bad knee on the right side. At mapapansin mo, parang namamaga yung mas mataba yung nasa right side. Okay? Now, let me give you a bit of information from the picture that you see in front of you, right? Now, if you look at this white like substance here at the edge of the bones, okay, this is what we call the cartilage. Okay, now the cartilage, yung litid, okay, or cartilage, ito po this is the cushion. Every time we let me show my screen. Every time we walk, we run, we jump, we need to have healthy cartilage so that there will be no pain. Okay? Now, but as we age, because of wear and tear, lalo na kung nag-aabuso ka ng katawan mo, now, it's not only our knees that have this cartilage, right? We have about 230 moving parts or joints, okay? We have our shoulders, our tennis elbow, our wrist, our fingers, our neck, our, spine, okay? Our knees, that's the most common. Okay, so as we age, the cartilage also starts to wear out. And if you look at the picture on the right, pag maging manipis na po yung cartilage, no, every time we walk or tumatakbo, nagkakaroon ng friction. And when there's friction, there is pain. Kaya sumasakit, kumikirot yung mga joints, yung ibang joints natin. Okay? At if left untreated, okay, nasisira po siya, kaya hindi po maganda, because when there's friction, okay, the surrounding tissues will have a tear, and then water comes in, kaya nagkakaroon ng inflammation. And this is a classic example of what we call osteoarthritis. Okay, so these products, okay, again, this will not treat or what do you call this, cure joint problems, but this can help support joint health. Okay, we already discussed aloe vera. Okay, the next product that is very important for our joints, okay, is what we call Forever Move. This is actually an advanced support for optimal mobility, movement. Okay, it supports joint comfort and flexibility. It decreases stiffness and promotes fast recovery from exercise. So if you are an athlete, or if you are exercising on a daily basis, even if you are not an athlete, okay, you really need this supplement. Okay, now what does Forever Move have? It has two main ingredients. Number one, it has NEM. Ano po yung NEM? It's natural eggshell membrane. This is a clinically tested and patented, which delivers quick and confirmed results in as little as 7 to 10 days po if you have joint discomforts. Okay, it's nearly 5 times more clinically effective than glucosamine and chondroitin. So the natural eggshell membrane, it actually supports or helps your body to have better cartilage formation. Kasi yun po ang trabaho ng glucosamine and chondroitin. But this Forever Move is 5 times more effective than glucosamine and chondroitin to support us with our joint problems. And the next ingredient is also BioKirk. Okay, this is actually another patented process that increases curcumin, no? Saan po galing ang curcumin? Galing po sa turmeric. I know most people are drinking turmeric powder or turmeric tea, right? Now, the problem with turmeric is once it enters our body has still to process the turmeric to make it into curcumin. The great thing about this Forever Move is ginawa na ng homework ng company natin. When you take this, hindi na kailangan i-break down to curcumin ang turmeric. Curcumin na kaagad siya, and it is also bioavailable. Ibig sabihin, ma-absorb kaagad sa katawan natin so that it can support and help our joint discomforts faster. That's why it gives us 7 to 10 days quick results. Okay, so for those of you who have joint problems, you should try this Forever Move. At my age, even if I don't have joint problems, I'm already taking the Forever Move. Now, inside the Forever Move, it has 90 soft gels, so the company recommends at least one soft gel 3 times per day. I take 2 in the morning and 1 before bedtime. So tatlo pa rin sa isang araw. And it helps me. Okay, at my age, I'm already above 50. I can still play basketball with my boys. No, I have 3 boys and I play basketball with them. And that is a joy for me to still be able to play with my children. Okay, so basically it's just NEM and plus calcium in there, and then the BioKirk, water soluble curcumin complex. Okay, so another product that can also support us with joint health. I know most of you have already learned about this, but for those of you who are new here, we have our Forever Arctic Sea. This is basically super omega-3 fish and calamari oil. Okay, so this is basically omega-3 is essential fatty acids, EFAs. Okay, and our EFA is sourced out from fish and calamari from the Arctic Ocean. Bakit po galing sa Arctic Ocean? Because the Arctic Ocean is free from pollution. Okay, so the fish oils that we get and the calamari oils that we get are of pharmaceutical grade. Mataas po ang potency. That's why it's called super omega 3. Okay, then we also added olive oil, which is omega 9. Okay, and it also has lemon and lime. That's why there is no fishy aftertaste. So now if you look at the picture here, you have a picture of so many cells, right? Our body is made out of trillions of cells. Okay, and why am I including this in the presentation? Because the cell membrane, yung cell wall po natin, more than half of majority of the cell wall is composed of EFAs, essential fatty acids. And one of the foods that we get EFAs is from fish oil and calamari oil, and we have one of the best in the whole world. And why is it important? Kasi pag marami siyang puno ng EFA yung walls ng cells natin, malambot po siya. And pag malambot siya, nakakapasok mabilis yung mga nutrients, yung oxygen sa mga cells natin, and you multiply that at trillion times, that the cells, they compose the tissues, and the tissues, they compose the organs they compose the organ systems, and they compose the whole body. So pag healthy po ang cells natin, healthy rin po ang body natin. That's why this Forever Arctic Sea can also support us with joints. This also supports us in our joints. It also supports us with it can also support us in our skin, in our heart, and cognitive function, brain, and eye health. Ganun po kaganda itong Forever Arctic Sea. Now, this is Dr. Dion Berg. Sino po itong doktor na to? He is a world-renowned, foremost expert in omega-3 fatty acids. He's the father and discoverer of omega-3. And my wife and I, we had the privilege to meet him in one of his trainings with Forever. And maganda po, marami po ako natutunan dito. And siya mismo ang nag-share sa amin ng mga information na to. This doctor is known for his landmark Eskimo study. In the 1970s, okay, he found out itong community na to, this Eskimo community, that they have very low incidence of heart health issues. Wala po silang mga cardiovascular issues masyado. And they also have very low incidence of inflammatory issues. So kasama na rin po dyan yung joint problems. Okay? Mababa po yung mga issue nila regarding that. And the reason for that is that yung konsumo nila, the food that they normally eat is composed of raw fish and raw calamari, which is full of omega-3. Okay, DHA and EPA. Pero tayo po, in the modern world, most of us, we do not consume a lot of omega-3s anymore. Most of us, we consume more omega-6, vegetable oil, right? Pinirito, for example. Okay, so in the olden times, 1:1 po ang konsumo ng omega-3 fish oil and omega-6 vegetable oil. But starting the metal age, moving up to the industrial age, to the modern age, to the digital age now, year 2000 and beyond, makita mo yung konsumo ng tao, the consumption of omega-6 has really gone way up and the consumption of omega-3 has gone way down. And according to Dr. Dion-Berg, this is not a good sign because if in his book, The Missing Wellness Factor, okay, he mentioned that the most important nutrient since vitamins is EPA and DHA, which is found in omega-3. And he made a comparison here. If you consume more omega-3 compared to omega-6, no? Sabihin na lang natin pinirito or fried foods, itong omega-6, okay? Omega-3 will help reduce blood clotting, while omega-6 will increase the blood clotting. Opposite po. Now, omega-3 will help decrease the high blood pressure or dilate the blood vessels. Okay, magre-relax po yung blood vessels, while omega-6 no will constrict blood vessels or increase blood pressure. Now, omega-3 will cause weak inflammatory response, while omega-6 will cause strong inflammatory response, yung pamamaga, no? And omega-3 will dilate air passages, omega-6 will constrict air passages. Omega-3 po will reduce the pain. So omega-6 will promote pain. So if you have joint pains, bone pains, okay, so and aches, omega-3 can also help you. Now, omega-3 will enhance the immune system as well, while omega-6, fried foods po, i-limit nyo po yon or kung pwede, avoid nyo muna because it will also depress the immune system. Omega-3 will improve brain function and omega-6 will decrease brain function. And omega-3 will decrease the swelling, especially in the joints, and omega-6 will increase the swelling. Okay, so now you know, huh? So if you have DHA in the product, which our Arctic Sea has, EPA and DHA, balance po siya, it has an additional anti-inflammatory action. Kaya napakaganda po itong Forever Arctic Sea, not just for cardiovascular support, but also for joint support, because it helps us in many, many ways. Okay, so each Arctic Sea bottle, you have about 120 soft gels. Okay, I know what is recommended in the FDA in the Philippines is just one soft gel after each meal. But if you go to Europe and other countries like the US, first world countries, they recommend at least 2 soft gels every after each meal. If you ask me, I don't have any cardiovascular or joint problems. I take 4 soft gels every after each meal. Okay, because as I read research and read the book of Dr. Dionberg, the Eskimo people, they average minimum 2,000 milligrams of what do you call this? EPA and DHA or omega-3 every single day. Okay? So, kaya maganda po itong Arctic Sea. And finally, the last product that I'm going to share to you that is also great for joint support. Ito po hindi tinitake internally. Ito po ay topical application. We call this the Aloe Heat Lotion. This is actually a soothing, a warming agent. It helps soothe sore muscles. Hinahaplas po ito sa mga buto natin. If you have joint pains, this can help you relieve your some aches and pains in the muscles, in the joints. Okay, it has menthol and eucalyptus fragrance in it, and the main ingredient here is aloe vera. Okay, so that's why it can penetrate better into a few layers of our skin and bring with it all the menthol and eucalyptus so that your body it can be relieved of certain aches and pains. Okay? Kaya maganda po itong aloe heat lotion, especially if you're an athlete or marami ka nang niraramdam sa katawan, mga aray-aray sa katawan, you try this aloe heat lotion and believe me, it can soothe and relax your muscles. So when you're an athlete, you will not be prone to injuries. Okay? Lalo na kung bigla ka lang lalaro at hindi ka magwa-warm up, so you apply heat lotion first to warm up, to relax your muscles, then you exercise. Now, after you exercise, your muscles are a bit sore or tense, then you apply the aloe heat lotion again so your muscles can be relaxed and it can help you relieve and soothe these muscle pains and joint pains as well. Kaya maganda po itong product na to. Okay? So basically, ito po yung diniscuss natin ngayon. We talked about the products of Forever that can support bone health and also the products of Forever that can support joint health. Okay? So if you have any questions on how to order the products, you can just meet up with your sponsor or talk to your sponsor, the person who invited you, so that he or she can tell you how to order these products.